I ordered a new pair of sneakers, and just like everything else, they're delayed. It should have been here. I ordered a debit card because, well, Capital One is being taken over. And I called and had it delivered to a different address. And they still sent it to the wrong address. So I had to cancel that. But they said that the new one's coming this direction. I I worked my ass off and I went onto my app to see how much I get paid before I get paid. And they didn't put the overtime on it. And I handed my timesheet to not my supervisor, but the manager of our entire crew. He was supposed to put the time in, and he didn't. I called child support up, and they giving me the runaround when I only have like 14 days. I'm 12. Well, let me leave that part alone. It's in the positive, in the thousands, in the positive, and they supposed. I'm trying to get them because I no longer have bank accounts with other accounts, and I'm trying to get them to send it to my current bank to deposit. They won't even hear me out. I called IRS to get the IRS to send my whatever refunds I get for them for the next 2 years. They used to take your information. They don't even take your information. They don't even hear you out. Um, I fucking can't believe, man. Like, there's a lot of things that go wrong on my job all day long. And I have to pay attention to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. And that comes with a lot of in house fighting all day long. From mood swings to people showing up late, from people just not showing competence, from new people who are being trained, from it's so many different dynamics. I'm just venting right now. And I sit here and I say to myself, when will this shit ever stop? Like I'm trying to watch TV to have some peace of mind. I can't find nothing, no programs and no TV, nothing on TV or social media where people are not arguing and frustrated. Like I watched the Jake Paul press conference. To build that fight behind closed curtains, no matter what Tank says out of his mouth when he's up there on stage or what Jake Paul might have set up for him, you just it's just all like it's and for the reporters and the media and everybody who commentate. I watch all social media content creators on YouTube argue back and forth. I'm talking about the ones that y'all know. I'm talking about the ones y'all know. And everybody's speculating what's wrong with Tank. What's wrong with Tank? What's wrong with Tank? You know, PBC's broke. Tank need to take this fight. Jake Paul is a bully. The gloves are too big. I just watched Tim Bradley talk about it. And he was pissed off as well. Um, you know, real life. When I do my music, they hate me so much because I rap trap. My views are not going up. You know, I'm just asking y'all to understand. I mean, I'm at 430 over 15 fucking years of. I don't know if they're real people or not. It could be bots or it could be fake. Um, I'm just asking y'all to listen. I'm not even like really. I'm just like I'm having dreams. I'm having memories of yesterday. Only time I find peace is when I put the music on. Old songs that used to be the shit, or the music in the '70s was the shit. That was the lick, man. That was real love songs. Uh, the music in the, it relaxes me. It's just like, but there's haters on the job that be talking about, oh, you walking around playing. When they see you happy, man, for some, I don't know if they're not getting sex, which these women, I don't know. I mean, they make more money than me, I think. Or maybe they got all their bills wrapped up in wrapped up in debt. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't got no time to do what they really want to do in life, so they all frustrated. I don't know. Caffeine, sleep, drugs, just, I don't know. Fuck. I'm not trying to. I was supposed to be ordering Jollibee and come on here with their new barbecue. Not bar. Well, I think it's called uh, Korean barbecue chicken from Jollibee. With I was gonna get the spaghettis and ask them not to put the hot dogs in, even though the hot dogs are okay, but they're not beef. I can tell the difference. I'm not gonna eat nothing right now. But yeah, the Jake Paul fight is a money grab. And Tank said, if you hit me or knock me out or try to hurt me, I'm gonna beat your ass, both of y'all. So that means Tank knows that he can beat the shit out of Jake Paul if he really wants. He's a professional fighter, dude. All you gotta do is get Jake Paul on the ground and stomp his ass out. That motherfucker's from Baltimore. That little motherfucker picked Jake Paul's ass up, and he's the same size on the ground. And I promise you, when you angry and you're enraged, you'll do shit beyond your calling in life. You don't even know you have it in you. You just black out. And Jake Paul's a clown. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm not sitting here complaining because I got it together. Man, I did everything I'm supposed to do, and this is the type of results I get. Like every fucking thing I do is always something to try to make you go to a level of snapping or crashing out. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I do the right things. And I'm not getting on the phone trying to figure out where my money's at. I'm just not doing it. I told my supervisor, did the timesheet. I actually really did the timesheet. He just, you know, I actually am the one who did the timesheet. And my boss, well, the manager came over for another reason, and I handed it to him. However, what I did not do was make a copy of it. I should have took a picture and just texted it to him. But it's always something. It's so easy for this man to go in there and put the time in. He came over to do something and he forgot to bring something with it, so he couldn't even do that. Don't even communicate with us. I've been saying it's time for me to move on. And it is. Because I can be making way more money. But you know, it's not always the grass is not always greener on the other side. And that's a true statement. So, you know, I deal with those type. I'm dealing with real life as real life comes. Every time I get up, I pray. You know, excuse me, housekeeping came in here and did a terrific job. She vacuumed the floor. She was real kind to me. I had no issues with them. The staff here changed. They used to be a little bit different with the way they dealt with me. Now we're all on the same page, but I don't like to give my word. And my word seems to be like there's some issue with it. I'm not the type of person. If I give my word, I give my word. I don't have nothing in life to play games with. You know, I respect my paranoia and safety because when I speak, motherfuckers listen. There's people around me right now outside my door. I can go out there and put this camera and show you every time I open up my mouth, there's people listen. It's not paranoia, it's true. It's true. You know, when I come home, when I walk in the building, all eyes on me. And it's not because I'm special, it's just that they're inquisitive. Being inquisitive. Everyone, you know, it's like a pretty bitch. When you know you keep passing every day, you say, good morning, how you doing? You smell her perfume, you see her beauty. You're gonna be like, damn, she fine as fuck. And she speaks to you too? That's nice as hell. But yeah, then she grows on you, grow on her. Next thing you know, at first she wouldn't even ride the elevator with you. Now she rides the elevator with you, and she's getting closer and closer to trusting you, and that's comfortable. But same way, you know, I don't know. I'm not looking for nothing. I'm not looking for nothing at all except to be my word is my bond. These are thoughts that's running through my head. I be having a lot of thoughts about yesterday. I'm right where I belong. I'm getting calls and emails from shit in the past that I already taken care of in bankruptcy or whatever, or just not um, I'm not fucking with. Like, I'm not never paying you. Why you keep calling me? And then new, they sold the, they sold the account. Look, somebody's up above me or in this closet right here. Listen to everything I'm talking about. Every single word I'm saying. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. If I can go up there and God said, oh, God gave a way to open that door, or I can go out of here and go in this room, and God says, show this camera on them. I already said cease and desist. I already said I'm not under no warrants. Anybody in the facility or listening to me, audio or video, you'll be sued to the fullest extent of the law. I plead the fifth. You have no reason at all to monitor me or watch me or listen to me. None. But I always have somebody trying to figure out what the fuck I'm talking about. They're addicted to me on my nuts. That's not, it's like your neighbors, you know. Your neighbors are always monitoring you. And I'm not losing my mind. I know it's true. You know, when I was a kid, I did stupid things. I'm a grown ass man. If I told y'all about all the shit that goes on where I make my income, y'all would be blown the fuck away. I'm serious. This is with human beings. I'm brainstorming out loud and sharing with you all how my brain thinks. Um, yeah, I mean, I'll let y'all hear. Let me let y'all hear this shit. Cause this is what I was just listening to. Okay, then my sneakers might come, and I'm not in a rush to go downstairs and get them. I don't give a fuck. Let me see if I can pull up. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to use other people's content. Hold on, y'all. I'm not trying to use other people's content. I got it right here, you know. I can do just like everybody else. Share shit, you know. I can press play on that, on this. It's supposed to be Tupac in his older years. On this, Floyd Mayweather. Everybody's wearing glasses now. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, that's a dog. But let's see what he is saying. Fuck it. Big fan of yours. Just want to say what you're doing for boxing is phenomenal. You're putting it on the map. What you're doing with the ladies, with the Mike Tyson and UFC
I
fighters.
swing on you right now.
Nobody. Let me go back. And I love you too, Giovanni. I'm a big fan of yours. But I just wanted to tell this man what he's doing for boxing and putting it on the map and say what you're doing for boxing is phenomenal. Damn, bro. Big fan of yours. Just want to say what you're doing for boxing is phenomenal. You're putting it on the map. What you're doing with the ladies, with the Mike Tyson and UFC
I
fighters.
swing on you right now.
Nobody. And I love you too, Giovanni. I'm a big fan of yours. But I just wanted to tell this man what he's doing for boxing and putting it on the map and just want to take my hat off.
Get the mic from him.
So,
Get the mic from him, for real.
what I want to say is, if you beat Tank, you know, and people are going to say you beat a smaller man. So, what's the victory here?
Honestly, people always have something to say. It's old news. Keep talking. At the end of the day, you're here. So, whatever anyone has to say, just keep on saying it, please. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
Big fan of yours. Just want to say,
I beat Canelo, but I still had to hand the championship belts back to him. This fight was never just 36 minutes in the ring. Listen carefully, I'm not joking. Before the fight, Canelo humiliated me in front of the whole world. saying my only real test was Errol Spence. In that moment, it felt like I was thrown into the fire. At the press conference, we shoved each other. Our eyes clashed like blades. To you, it looked like promotion. To me, it was my dignity being ripped apart. I had no way out. To answer that challenge, I forced myself up to 167.5 pounds to face a bigger, more experienced, more dangerous man. The second I stepped into that ring, I knew I was standing on the edge of a cliff. But it was exactly that provocation that turned me into a beast. And when I looked down at those belts engraved with Canelo's name, there was only one thought in my mind. This was never just my story. Without his challenge, there would be no breakthrough for me. So I gave the belts back, not because I was unworthy, but because I respected him. Respected the man who pushed me to my limit. Respected a battle that went beyond winning and losing. Inside the ring, the winner was me. But outside the ring, he was still the director. That's the truth of boxing. You can knock down your opponent, yet still have to admit he helped shape you.
Anyways, I was gonna show y'all something, but I'm talking to y'all something. We talking. I mean, I can go on and on, pull up information about other people. I'm talking to y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I have major respect for all of y'all that have been watching me all this time. You know, you don't really get the type of love that you expect in the real world anymore. A lot of people just don't know how to develop relationships. They out here, they don't even know how to emotionally and physically interact. So, but the foundation is to have mental clarity and to set goals and to appreciate and love yourself. And you may slip up, but it's okay. You can always bounce back. Don't worry about failing because you're not a failure. You just a part of life circumstances. To be honest, it was already written. Everything you do and everything you're going to do, and even your deceased time, the time in which you're going to be off this earth, it's already written. The children, a childish mind, you know what I'm saying? It's like the devil's workshop. There's people who'll never fucking grow up. They will never grow up. They spend their entire time in the elementary state of mind. They will never ever learn. And I feel sorry for them. Nobody's telling anyone to be so, like, historically perfect, cognitively on point, excellent, crossing every T and dotting every I where they make no mistakes, being flawless. You know, everything has to be perfect or you're a failure. You know, nobody's asking for all that. I'm just asking for you just treat me with respect. I'm definitely coming and reaching out to treat you with respect. But when I see your body language and your communication and your behavior and your savagery change on me, oh, you alarm me and you trigger me. I'm not threatening, but I don't know what's in me to, in this fast-paced moving world, there's billions and trillions of people. I have to respond accordingly. That's all I'm saying. So that's the reason why I like being by myself, because I have a choice to deal with that dynamic or not. When I was growing up, I didn't have a choice. Now I have a choice to select my group if I chose a group, but I like being by myself. But as I get up every day, like I was telling y'all, I go out here just like y'all do. It's like shit is there's always a fucking problem. I mean, from small things, I get up, get myself ready to go. I go outside, something's not right. And I just have to continue to move on with life. I'm not saying, oh God, look.
Got in a car accident? Don't call the lawyer. Use this free AI tool instead. That's how I walked away with $93,000.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Let me let y'all see something real quick. You down there acting all reckless. Why you keep doing that, bro? Nobody cares, though. We know you're immature. We know you're a little kid. What man's gonna let another man do that? Don't put no hands on me, bro. He's sizing them up. That's what,
Look, hey, everybody, chill. 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 This is my raw reaction. Chill. I know it was a real weird press conference, but chill. I'm gonna tell you my take. I'm gonna tell you how I saw it.
Take, when you walk into the ring, how much you think you'll weigh?
With or without the ankle monitor on?
All right. That's corny.
And the handcuffs too.
Huh? Anybody that ever rocked a mohawk is a fucking clown. We all know
I
that.
appreciate
wanna
that,
see
friends.
You want to see clowns?
Brother, I think
Devontae, you're the fucking clown, buddy.
Look, first of all, the rules were pretty dope. That, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be a winner and stuff like that. That's something that we wanted to know.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a victor. Because the fighters have agreed and the commission has approved a maximum weight of 195 pounds for this exhibition. The fight will be contested over 10 3-minute rounds. They will be wearing 12-ounce gloves. Will be 3 commission-approved world-class professional judges that will score every round to ensure there's a decisive outcome for the fight. The question is, will it be a W rendered by 3 judges or a W by stoppage?
But I was first feeling a little weird about Tank Davis. Okay, I'm like, Tank ain't. He's doing that Lamont rope shit.
What'd you say, Tank?
He said he gonna outbox me. What you do?
Like, I was getting pissed for a minute. I'm like, Tank, what are you doing? We need you to whoop his ass. Chill. Chill. Everything was feeling that way to me. He did have little moments where he was like, you know, if this happens, I'm gonna beat your ass and you.
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed.
He warming up.
We're
now.
sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up. Warm up.
Some
I know one
8-year-olds. I got
If I
the 8-year-olds in there.
If I
And-
find out anything, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat Jalen Love ass. On my mama, I'm gonna beat both of your ass. On my mama.
But I really figured it out during the stare down. Listen, I know when you look at the stare down, Tank Davis is looking down in a way he seems bashful, and I think bashful is the proper word, all right? And Jake is doing a lot of things. Tank, kind of, swung at his armpit or whatever he did or whatever, and did those little things. But everything else, he didn't really look at Jake. He was looking down in a way and all bashful and shit. And to the untrained eye, he would look scared. That looks like he's scared. That's not what it is. Let me tell you what it is. and it's the whole press conference. Tank Davis, in that stare down, he didn't show fear as much as he showed a dog, maybe a very uncomfortable dog that you think is cornered, and that's when he's at his most dangerous. I know you guys are like, Cap, listen. Tank Davis is a violent human being. He's a savage. And he didn't feel in his element. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. If you're from the hood, you would know. It's kind of like taking a guy from the block and putting him in the corporate world in a business meeting. He's going to be so out of his element that he's just, he doesn't even know how to argue without sounding like, I'm going to whoop your ass, I'm going to beat you. The way Jake was doing things, he had clowns coming out, his jokes and all of his things, it was irritating, but he didn't feel in danger. The whole thing just felt, I don't know, he even forgot when the fight was, right?
We just got to see what you bring come when we fight? November 14th. Yeah, November.
He's stupid as fuck.
Tank was a guy out of his element. And I'm going to say this. I hope that doesn't carry Tank into the ring. Because in the ring, he could feel like he's not really an op. He's not somebody that because I'll beat the hell out of this kid. Listen, I was feeling that Jake Paul was going to knock out Tank. This press conference made me feel a little bit more confident about Tank. No cap. I know Tank wasn't saying much, fumbling over his words, seems bashful, but I'm looking, right? And I'm just like, bro, he doesn't feel that Jake Paul is an issue. Even though he said it, he doesn't feel like he has to whoop his ass. He doesn't feel threatened. That's the word. He doesn't feel threatened, but he does feel out of his element. I'm gonna be honest, man. It sounds like, I know everybody's looking at this press conference and it's like, number one, I know what y'all saying. It's a clown show. It's not real. Tank was paid off. It's fake. Because Tank, when he was talking about Jake and JV, even I was like, what is he talking about?
He laughing.
What are you talking about? What does he have to do with this?
Let anything, you know what I'm talking about. Let anything. No, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't got to say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'm going to show you and him.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series. Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising.
It's shit that happens behind closed doors.
Here, take mine.
We are farmers.
These slip-on orthopedic shoes are
All in life is shit that happens behind closed doors, regardless. I need to let y'all know.
Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
This is definitely Miles Fargo.
It's the healing in my mindset. They tryna set me up. Who's the one that deserves respect? My words sometimes fall upon the deaf ears. 'Cause you ain't listen to me. You trap got the rap god. I'm KOD, test something out. I'm sitting back thinking about this life, unexpected situations. I'm afflicted by this shit up on this nation, every nation that didn't care about us. Depredation of black men. They brought up over us from Africa. That's what they said to us. Annihilation, assimilation, them they have here having no sensation for the way we act. Young rich nigga. Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to survive. take their time. I'm like, what? You don't give it to me. I mean, I kick in the front door, not ask for no more. I ain't got time for the theories and the old school shit. I'ma come and get this. Living one day at a time. It might be YOLO. It's KOD. Cause I'm always open the game. Playing everybody just screaming my name. One thing I wanna do is get to the stage and show the whole world I truly amaze in this rap, this trap. Throwing balls and hitting balls. Damn, I go so far on. Streets know me cause I can open up the door, mix it up and whip it up, and then I'm ready just giving up. Cream, supreme. Black supremacy. They go naked and they mix it up and work it up and then they get it right. Yo, taste that shit right there. For the street day and night selling it. Distribute. Oh, they want me the trap god, you know, see, you don't give us no other way to survive, so we gotta do this shit by the street hustle, you heard me? I'm the trap god. Man, but anyways, every single day, man, it's something else, you know? I'm not asking for y'all to, shit. I'm just talking to y'all now. Damn. I ain't overthinking it at all. I know I'm not. I'm not overthinking it. Damn, shorty, like, let me go up in here and get this right. They want you out here to sweat, you know? Everything you do, they want you to run like an animal. Let me show you what I mean.
It's raining pretty bad, and this is gonna be my first delivery before getting wet, so let's see how long it takes me and how wet I get when I come back. Pause. That's one delivery out of 117. It's raining pretty.
You think I want to be out there doing that? I already tried to do that. And everything I was doing with my own business, the same thing she's doing, out hustling. And I thought that was the come up. And I got sabotaged by the Hispanics. They sabotaged me. But I have my own business, and I still have my own business, so on hiatus right now, you know what I'm saying? 3 Mercedes-Benzes, Sprinter vans. And I was out here grinding, as well as a job. I ain't never did no crime, so I'm a role model citizen. Everywhere I go, to get my shit done, fixed. Of course, the haters always trying to damage my vehicle. So I had to deal with that. Took my shit to Mercedes-Benz dealership, and they wouldn't fix it. Everybody was, it just seemed like the world was against me, man, reflecting on this stuff. Average person, I guess they can't handle this. I don't know, man.
Oh, y'all, this is a woman with no man, though. Don't talk to them women with a man. That's right. Don't talk to them women with a man. That's right. I saw others who were married 40, 50 years. You talking to a woman with no man. Exactly. Talk to me about a woman who been married 30, 40 years and let her tell me about her man, because she can't tell me about our man. Let me tell me about the men that you chose, the men that you had. Don't tell me about the men you didn't have, because you don't know those men. Right? Because if all men were the same, all men will be doing the same. So we're all different. Yeah, we have the same chromosomes, makeup, all that, homie, but our environments, how we raise, supersede all that shit. Because once you develop a conscience, once you learn right from wrong and you got a conscience, homie, I wouldn't give a fuck what turn you on, you wouldn't do it. Y'all, this is a woman with no man, though. Don't talk to them women with a man. That's right. Don't talk to them women with a man. That's right. I saw others who were married 40, 50 years. You talking to a woman with no man. Exactly. Talk to me about a woman who been married 30, 40 years and let her tell me about her man, because she can't tell me about our man. Let me tell me about the men that you chose, the men that you had. Don't tell me about the men you didn't have, because you don't know those men. Right? Because if all men were the same, all men will be doing the same. So we're all different. Yeah, we have the same chromosomes, makeup, all that, homie, but our environments, how we raise, supersede all that shit. Once you develop a conscience, once you learn right from wrong and you got a conscience, homie, I wouldn't give a fuck what turn you on, you wouldn't do it. Y'all, this is a woman with no man, though.
I'm ready for the streets. Yo. Kelly testimonies, man. Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I just want to share my ins and outs. I didn't even get into half the shit. But I done told the world what I'm supposed to do. Every time I'm out here like, my back's against the wall and it's shines like this. Ain't the person with this shit, yeah. Every day the money moving right. It's wrong and dead and alive, and I don't want to do nothing but surprise this street walk. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Tongue hustling, getting dogged up. Ear hustling, yeah, the one eye open, and you know what's going on. Damn. Lord have mercy. You supposed to be my brother's keeper. That's the way you treat me and these mothers. This streets a day and oh shit. Yo, this can't be, man. Testimonies. I'm not gonna hold you, man. I thank y'all for listening to me. Testimonies. Trap. I'm trapped. It looks the same way for you. What you going to do? In the trap streets every day, if you like it, put your hands in the air. What I do? I'm just entertaining you. I'm holding you against your will, your right to remain silent. Anything you say, why the fuck you keep on playing with me? All that authority you can't see. I'm a menace to society. I'm trying to express myself. I'm with an attitude. I'm ruthless. He's trying to get me to death row. The only thing I do is smoke this chronic. All eyes on me. I'm a bad boy, notorious. I'm just trying to search for that cash money. I'm a trap guy.
I'm Stephanie, actor and Walmart Plus member.